we, when I was younger, we had a softball team. It was called Hunt Construction or Hunt Roofing Softball. So I sponsored a team. It was my cousins and a bunch of hotheads. And we went over to North Ogden, and it was all my cousins, and they liked to play softball. And my uncle Mont, he liked to pitch. And he'd screw around with people. He'd be pitching, and all of a sudden he'd roll the ball on the ground. He'd just roll it on the ground, and it'd roll past on. I would be the catcher, and he'd roll me the ball because he'd be messing around with the other guy that was supposed to be, we were all friends in the community. And sometimes Mont would screw around, and he'd roll the ball as a pitcher. He'd roll the ball through the mound, and the guy's like, "That's a ball," that the ump would say, "That's a ball," and then he'd pitch him a normal ball, and they'd hit the ball, and one time they hit the ball, and boom, the other team hit the ball, and oops, out there, and he's running for the ball. He's out there in right field. He's running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All of a sudden, bam! That ball just ricochets off his head. Pop! You could just hear it pop his head. And he had the imprint of the seam from the softball on his head when he came in. Can't believe it didn't knock him out or kill him. But anyway, we all laughed. But we were always joking around. And one night, we were playing Tom Chambers' team, and Tom Chambers on his team had, he would come home for the summers from playing professional basketball for the Suns or the Jazz or whoever he played for at the time. And we'd talk a little bit, but they were kind of a mouthy team. They had some of the, I don't know who all was on the team, but there were some mouthy kids. But anyway, my cousin White was really strong. He's a carpet layer, and he worked with his hands all the time. So he's had very powerful hands. He now has Parkinson's disease, like his brother David does. They have both severe cases of Parkinson's disease. But anyway, there was something that happened, and somebody got mad, and so this third baseman or some guy at third base comes over to our dugout and grabs the fence, and he starts shaking it like, "Come on here, we'll kick your ass," right? And White just went wham, grabbed his hands, boom, both hands. He locked his hands on top of the other guy's hands on the fence, and that guy could not get away from the fence. White had powerful hands. He just clamped it on there, and that guy's just shaking that fence, man. And then he lets go with one hand, and Craig Dell is saying, hit him, White, hit him. And he's got his left hand there, and he's trying to hit this guy across the fence while he's holding on to his hand, and he can't quite get to him. Anyway, I was always kind of embarrassed that not always, but I was sometimes embarrassed that my cousins and some of the kids on our team were rowdy, because I just wanted to have fun as a community softball game and represent my company well, but sometimes it almost got into fights. But anyway, it was funny. Remember one time Doug was running around the bases, and he came up to the Coach Coggins' son, Devin, and he was, Doug's probably, 200 pounds, and Coggins was probably 225, 230, and he's a football player for the University of Utah. And Doug runs into him and just flops backwards. But anyway, it was fun playing softball with the guys. And it was fun when White grabbed that guy's hand and he couldn't get it off the fence and he was trying to hit him.